Hey all, welcome to Learn QA and Allah channel. In this video, we will try to show you some quicker methods to solve profit loss questions easily. Let's start. The first question is, A sold a horse to B for 4,800 by losing 20%. B sells it to C at a price which would give a profit of 15%. Then B's gain is what? So here A is selling to B and B is selling to C. We don't know at what price A purchased the horse. So let us say A purchased for 100%. But A is selling to B for how much? For 4,800 rupees. So if A is selling to B for 4,800, this is CP of the person B. And this is what A got 20% in this transaction. So A is selling it for 20% less than 100. So means what? A is selling for 80%, right? So A is selling to B for 80%, and that 80% is the amount paid by the person B, which is 4,800. So if 80% is 4,800, then what is CP of A? A purchased for 100%, right? So this is 600 times. So this should be 600 times. So the cost price of A is 6,000 rupees. So A purchased this horse for 6,000 rupees, right? Let us continue the line. What is the next line? B sells it to C at a price which would give A profit of 15%. What is the profit of A? 15% of his CP. His CP is 6,000, on which he has to get 15% profit. So 10% 600, 5% 300. So he has to get 15%, that is 900 rupees profit. Now B sells it to C at a price which would have given A at a profit of 15%. Now CP of A is 6,000, his profit is 900, together it is 6,900. Now at this price, at 6,900 rupees, B is selling to C. B is selling to C. Now what is the question? That B's gain. What is the profit of B? Profit means CP minus SP. B's cost price is 4,800. His selling price is 6,900. So the difference is 2,100 rupees. Is profit for the person B. If he asks what is the profit percentage, then profit percentage, profit by his cost price is 4,800, to convert into percentage into 100. So this is the way to solve the profit percentage given, right? Okay, let's go for next question. A manufacturer sells an item to a wholesaler at a profit of 18%, and the wholesaler sells the same to a retailer at a profit of 20%. The retailer in turn sells it to a customer for 35,400 rupees, thereby earning a profit of 25%. The cost price of the manufacturer is what? So the traditional method is what? The traditional method is very lengthy, guys, and you might hate this method. If I take the traditional method, the manufacturer is 100%. If he sells to a wholesaler at 18% gain, so you have to consider 118%. Now on which he sells to a retailer at 20% profit. So 20% of 118 should be added. 10% 11.8, 20% 2 times 23.6. So 23.6, if you add, this becomes 141.6%. On this, he sells to a customer at a gain of 25%. So 25% of 141.6. So this is a very lengthiest process. So this is traditional method to solve the question. So okay, if anybody still want to work out, so 25% of the value should be taken, and that should be added to this to get this value. This is the percentage of the money paid by the customer, which is 35,500, 35,400. So if this is X, so if X is 35,400, what is the manufacturer cost? The traditional method, manufacturer cost, you have taken 100%, right? So then 100% is what? Cross multiplication, get the answer. But strictly avoid this method because it is a lot of time consuming. Strictly avoid this method. What is the simplest method then? Friends, in percentage concept, I did a video on successive multiplying factors method. That method will be easiest model to work out. That is very simple. Let us say the manufacturer cost, say 100%. He sells to wholesaler at 18%, right? So his gain is 18%. 118% of CP is the selling price. Now the wholesaler sell to retailer at 20% profit. 20% profit means 120% of CP. So guys, this is the CP for wholesaler, right? On this 20% profit, 20% extra, 120%. Now this is CP for retailer. He has to sell to a customer at a gain of 25%. 25% extra means 125%. So this is the money that the customer had paid, numerically 35,400. Then our answer is, what is 100%? Let us erase this. Our answer is 100%, right? Okay, what you do guys then? Let us keep our required answer 100% on the left side of the inequality. And the remaining terms sent to the right side. So this is 100 into 100 into 100 into 35,400 by denominator is 125 into 100 into 118. And simplifications are also simple. Let us see this carefully. 25 4s are 25 5s are. Sorry, this is 125 120, right? This is friends. This is 120, guys. This is 120. So 20. What is this? 25s are 26, right? Okay, see this 5 5 cancel. 2 2s are 2 3s are. Now have a small observation, guys. Here 2 into 100, 200 into 35,400 by, what about 3 into 118? 100 3s are 300, 8 3s are 24. And okay, let's split this into smaller part. 118 times 3, right? So 110 times 3, 330, 8 times 3, 24. This is 354, right? So that means what? So 118 3s are 354. So 354 cancel. So 100 is remainder. So 200 into 100. So 20,000 is answer. So guys, I made a small mistake in forming options. Let us say option E, rupees say it has 20,000. The option doesn't make sense, right? A small typo error. When the final cost price for the customer itself is 35,400 with a lot of profits, example, lot of profit situations, how do you get less than? How do you get the manufacturing cost is more than the customer paid? So options mistake, typing mistake. So let us make option E as 20,000, and that is correct, right? Okay. So the simplest method is go for successive multiplying factors method. Don't go by traditional method at all. Okay. Let's see. Next question. A sells a suitcase to B at a profit of 10%. A sells to B at a profit of 10%, and B sells to C at a profit of 30%. Now A is selling to B at 10% profit, and B is selling to C at 30% profit. So let us consider A is 100%. When there are small transactions, 2-3 transactions, 1 or 2 transactions, go with 100%. That will be simple. Now on this 10% profit, 110%. Now B is selling to C at a 30% profit. Friends, what is 10% of 110? 11. 30%, 11 3s are 33. If 33 profit, 143% is the money paid by the person C. And which is numerically how much? 2860. That means if 143% is 2860, then what is the price for the person A? A purchased for 100%, right? So 100% is what? It is simply into 20 into 20. 100 into 20, 2000 is the money paid by the person C. Sorry, by the person A. Option C is correct. Okay, if you want to go by multiplying factors, 100% is the money, right? A sells to B at a 10%, 110, and B sells to C at 30%, 130%. So this is the money paid by the person C, which is 2860. Then 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. So 11 13s are how much it is? 143, right? So 143 goes 2 times here, 0, and 120, 2000. So even successive multiplying factors will give the answer effectively, right? Same process. Okay, next question. A sells a cycle to B at a profit of 5%. A sells to B at a profit of 5%. And B sells to C at a profit of 10%. And C paid 2310 rupees. The cost price of A is similar to the previous model, guys. So if I take general method, 100% method, 5% profit, 105%. Now on 105, 10% profit. 10% is 10.5. If 10.5 is added to this becomes 115.5%, right? So this is the percentage money paid by C, numerically 2310. So if 115.5 percentage is 2310, what is the money paid by A? 100% is what? So this is 20 times 2000. In fact, you can go by multiplying factors as well. So 100% is the money paid by A. To B, he select 5% profit, 105%. And to C, B select a 10% profit, 110%. So if this is a 2310, then 100% is what? You get the same answer. So thank you so much for watching this video. And I think some of moderate difficulty questions we discussed in this. In the next video, we'll come up with another fantastic 5 set of questions. So if you'd like to have more such valuable videos with you guys, you can subscribe to our channel, Learn QA and LR, and spread among your community, share the knowledge. Keep learning, keep inspiring friends. Best wishes for all your competitive exams. Thanks again.